Hello everyone, good evening. Y'all, I have something to tell you. Let me see if I can fix this. All right, I need to make sure that you guys are in focus. And I need to make sure that the lens is legit. This is my fourth attempt at making this video. The first time I did it, it cut off after 6 minutes. The second time I made it, it was so far zoomed out that all you could see was like this much of the video of the book. And I don't know how come I couldn't tell, because I got up and I checked. You know how I checked to make sure that you guys are in focus, that type of thing. Then I did it again, and I don't know, it was just something was wrong every time. The battery died. So I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated, y'all. I'm frustrated. Okay, so we are going to do this again, and I hope that this thing is actually recording. All right, so welcome to my channel. All of my new subscribers, I'm so grateful that you guys are here. My OGs, fist bump to you guys for hanging around for so long. I am the biggest amateur that there is. I'm sorry, I piss myself off because I cannot get it right. It's always something. So it's a wonderful Saturday, y'all. The day has been going by wonderfully, except for the fact that I have wasted so much time filming this video. So we're going to get into this real quick. All right. This is a Hobby Lobby haul. My drink for the night is cranberry juice, no sugar added, in my Hobby Lobby cup. This is my favorite mug. You guys know it. It was only $4 from Hobby Lobby. It's not heavy on my hands. It's not heavy on my wrist, and my cover fits it perfectly to keep in whatever is hot, to keep it hot. Maybe it will keep what's cold cold. I don't know, you know, because I like a lot of ice. So this is working, you know, and this is happening. So that's what we're drinking tonight. We are drinking some of Great Gary's cranberry juice. Shh, he doesn't know. My throat is feeling a little bit better today. I will say that. That's a strange thing. All right, so, but anyway, let's jump into this. So, all right, my Atkins bar that I've been eating, nibbling on, so we're going to set that aside. I went ahead and I splurged because I had a credit. Now this is not 300 page, this is not my normal, but I found a B5 that I had a credit, that I could get a credit, use my credit on. And I love the feel. It's firm, but it's bendable, like, and I love the feel of it. You guys know how I love how a book feels in my hand. So I'm liking this, and it is my favorite dot grid. Love dot grid. Normally a dot grid is going to be $20, but I was able to get this for like 14. No, it was less than that, 11. Unfortunately, it does not have 300 pages. It's only 250 pages or 260. Oh, wait a minute. It is 300. 312. All right. But as you can see, it's not what I would normally get. See the difference? So it's probably the quality of the heaviness, the weight of the paper. Or maybe these are 400. I don't know. But anywho, it's smaller than my norm. But I don't care because I love it. And I wanted to treat myself to a dot grid in the B5. I am loving B5. I'm sorry, I'm addicted to these B5s, but I promise you I have no plans of buying any more. At least not right now. And what came with it was these stencils. Loving the stencils. I can see me using, what is that? Oh, it's where they punched it and it got stuck. I would use like the pin cushion. I would use the cat, the dog, the flower. So I'm going to keep all of these. I just got to figure out where I'm going to store them. I'll probably store them along with my stamps. And the other thing that I got free was more of these removable tabs, and these I love. But I no longer have use for them anymore, so I will store them away. And then this used book came from Amazon. And as you can see, I see stains on it. So I doused this with hand sanitizer because I don't know who had this book. This was on sale. I would never get this dark hunter green. It's very masculine, so I would not have gotten it. And it was destroyed. See that? It was destroyed. It was ripped. I like the fact that you have this pouch right here, but this book, now I'm not too worried about that because I can use my book binding glue and I can fix that. That's not a big deal for me. I mean, I could walk over to the UPS store, you know, or drive, but it's like, I'm just gonna fix it. I'm just going to see if I can, let's see here. You know, I could definitely use book binding glue. That stuff is strong. Book binding glue, it really is. It works great. But the thing of it is I would have to hold it in place for a while, and I don't feel like it. For now, this is gonna do. And let's see here. I could even glue these pages together, you know, just for extra security. But yeah, this green I got sale price. So that was why I got the hunter green. Let's see here. If you hear any noise, let's see how that goes. Yeah, but I'm concerned about that stain. Like I said, I already doused it in hand sanitizer, but I am having hot spells because the weather is getting hot, and so if you hear anything, that's my little fan. I got it on low so it won't be an irritant to you guys. So I apologize. So, alright, so now no one will be the wiser about this book. So you can even see the ridges in it. Alright. And it has double, and it has a pocket in the back, so I'm definitely going to keep it. So that is that, my friend. And let's see here, guys. All right, so Hobby Lobby had a new selection because I did not see this in my previous Hobby Lobby haul. These books were not there, so I know they got some shipment in. So luckily, the $50 free shipping was still going on, and I was able to take advantage of this. It's a good thing I looked. I was just curious, you know, why the sale was still going on. Is there anything that I missed? And so I typed in Agenda 52 sticker book, and these popped up. And there's also like some ring binders that I think that go along with these. I wouldn't be interested in anything like that, but they were very, very beautiful. I will say that they were beautiful. So I picked these four because, and then I got another keychain, you know, to get it up to 50. And I got these two washi. I don't know the name of them. It doesn't have a name. But I bought the extra wide, and there's only one reason why I would do that, and that is just so I can, as you guys have seen before, where I just take the washi and do half, and then line it up right up against here, flip the page over, and then fold the washi over, so that way when I close the book, I see pretty designs. So that's the only reason why I bought that extra wide washi. For that reason only. And I thought this was just so pretty. Okay, so hold on. Okay. So let's jump into this. This was the one that I liked the least. And since this is my 4th time, we'll start with the one I like the least. And also, I bought these. I bought 2 of these. And they work good. They're Post-it notes. They work really good. They stick good. I bought 2 of these. And so I'm liking that. And in my little container here, my little, you know, where I keep my Post-its, these were some more of the ones that came with it. And I'm going to just use these to write Bible scriptures on. So I will just leave them there. And let's jump into this. Okay, so I need to make sure that you guys can see this. Okay, so that I can sit down. All right, so we're in frame. Ah, goodness. And by the way, now that I sat down, I can see in my little trash can here. Remember this? I finished this little dollar store journal. It is completed. Finally. It took me so long to finish this book, and I don't know why, because that is not like me. But I was thinking about saving this. It's so pretty, but I messed up the brush lettering, and it's so fallish. But I thought it would be perfect in my What's for Fall A5. And I was like, just throw it away. All right, so let me just double check, make sure you guys are still recording. Okay. Yes, and the flash is on. So we are good. So let's go through this. Okay, this one is called Nature, and this is 30 sheets. And this is all clear. This came with it also, but this page tore out. And I was really liking this. You only get 1 sheet of this, but the thing about it is that my bracelet got caught up. All right. Is I have stamps like this that I don't even use. I forget to use my stamps because I'm so addicted to stickers. So this is a definite reminder that why don't you like use your stamps sometimes. But I thought this was pretty. So here we got the mushrooms, and oh, this is cute, but I love that. That's great for decor. But not enough sunflowers, that's for sure. And we've got these butterflies. We've got these beautiful animals, which you know I'm digging. And I am kind of nauseous, you guys, so please forgive me that I'm eating. I need to finish this bar. You know how I suffer when the weather is warm. And to me, it's not even that hot outside, but I suffer, so I have to deal with it. Today, I did not eat a lot of carbs. I ate mostly protein, and I knew that this would happen because I didn't eat any bread. I didn't eat anything of sustenance, and I knew that me moving around and cleaning and would cause me to get nauseous. So this totally sucks. I hate it. But you know, I have to change my schedule. I have to change the way I live my life when the weather gets warm. You know, I have to change my routine up. I have to change how I work out. I have to change everything, you know. It's like when Gary's home, I have to have a change my routine. You know, it's, you know, it is what it is. I really like this. Oh, the bee. I really do wish there were more of those. And I really don't want the flag. I just want a box. Oh, and speaking of bees, I named the bee Giz for those that saw that video. But he's gone. All he wanted was a safe place to restore his energy. He did eventually eat some of my honey. And he slept with me all night. And, you know, I would roll over to check on him, make sure he was okay, and he was fine. He was not as interactive and like Annie was. I miss Annie so much, but he definitely had a different personality. He was not trying to be playful, or he wasn't trying to build a relationship. He wasn't sick. So he crawled on my shoulder, and he went from my shoulder to my window. And I guess that was his way of saying, I'm ready to go. So I was like, little guy, he was just like bumping his head up against the window. And I was like, oh my gosh, Giz, you're going to give yourself a headache. So I grabbed and picked him up and held him, and I left the window up, and then I let him go, and he went away. So I don't know if he's part of the hive that's on my deck, or is he part of a hive that's in my backyard. I don't know. But he's got a family. I can't keep him. God didn't make him to be in my house. Oh, look at that. I love this. Look at that. Grateful for him. I was a little sad that I had to let him go, but I'm going to the beach in a couple weeks, and I can't take him with me, so it's all for the better. But it was just nice having a living thing, you know, so close to me. You know, y'all know how I am. Those of you who have been with me, y'all know how I am. So yeah, he's gone. And I hope he's doing well. But I did name him Giz. Gary said name him Bobby. Cherie said name him Bob. Travel Lady Tawana said name him Gizmo. And like right after I uploaded the video, I had decided he's a Giz. I'm just gonna call him Giz. But honestly, he's not a Giz. I don't know what his name would be. Because his personality, he was nothing like Annie. But yeah, it ended up being Giz. Alright, so, and these are just dot grids. These are just circles. Alright, this book is falling apart because I done flipped through it 4 times already. Pardon me. Alright. This one is called Alcohol Foil. And you guys know, I don't like gold foil. I prefer silver. But how can I turn this up? This is so beautiful. So let's take a look. You have what it takes. Radiate positivity. Make it happen. Oh yeah. I'm definitely loving that. Do your own thing. Conquer the day. These are beautiful. Be true to who you are. I'm loving that. Fill your day with, what does it say? I don't have my glasses on. Fill your day with, I don't know, something that ends in DY. I don't know. But this is cute, though. I love that. It's unfortunate that I won't have a need for some of this stuff. Like, get her done. I won't need get it done. I won't need those arrows. But I do love this. Definitely love that. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Yep. We're good. So, you know what I was thinking? And I said this in my previous take on the video. I could screenshot this, cartoonize it, or change the coloring or whatever, and then print it out on my sticker paper and just make die cuts, because this is so gorgeous. So yeah, I'm liking this. I just wish it was in silver foil. And I like white gold. I like 10 karat yellow gold. It's like, to me, a soft. It's not so yellowy. I just don't like the yellow. It reminds me of hot weather. You know, like you have your cool hue. You have your warm hue. Well, gold falls under warm hue. Silver falls under cool hue. That's for me. I said that before in another video. But I'm so grateful to have new subscribers. And I welcome you all. And again, I am an amateur at all that I do. I've uploaded over 600 and some videos. Some are private. But it is literally just me making memories. And sharing them with you. I did not intend for my channel to go in the direction that it has gone. And like I always say, God gives the increase. This is definitely a faith-based channel. And, you know, I share a little bit of different points and aspects of my life, like shopping, what's in my handbag, devotionals. I used to do ASMR. I don't do that anymore. A wide variety of stuff, you know, so please check out my playlist and see if there's anything there that might be of interest to you. So that is how that is. I am 56 years old. I am not any spring chicken, so there's a lot of things that I don't do or can't do that I wish that I could. You know, I've had quite a bit of health issues. But God is keeping me afloat. I will definitely say that. I've been married for 24 years. I will be 25 years in this October. I never thought that I would be someone that would say that I've been married for 24 years. I didn't even think I would still be alive to even see the age of 56. It would have been great if God could have taken me out before the menopausal situation, but I've learned the best lessons in life through these past 13 years, and they have been more precious than gold. Well, silver in my case. As far as the hubby is concerned, he's doing well today. He was in some severe pain earlier. He was limping. He was walking like he was going to fall over. I was so concerned about him. But he is doing much better today. And I'm glad that he took the day off, because we were able to spend a lot of extra time together. And we were able to sit back and have tea time together. I like this gold thing. So I am grateful. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. And I'm highly favored. And I love this color scheme. And whether I believe it or not, it is true. You all, those of you who know me, I tend to be very hard on myself. You know, I don't need to have enemies to put me down, because I'm good at doing that myself. I've been told that a lot. But I have been practicing to lift myself up in the name of Jesus. You know, and a lot of you, in your kind words and your support, have helped me to do that. And to not judge myself on superficial crap. And that my worth is, it's based on more than, it's not based on superficial crap, so. I've grown a lot, I've learned a lot, I've been through a lot, and I give God the glory for every single thing. Every single thing. Alright, so that is a little bit about me for those who are new. And I forget to do that sometimes. Like, you got new people coming in, and it's going to take them forever and a day to watch all of your videos or to watch certain videos. So I try to remember to have some type of little introduction or something for those who are new. So I love these. Love this, love this. That is just so pretty. Oh my gosh. So, and speaking of that, I keep forgetting to use this. Remember this from my last Hobby Lobby haul? These encouragement notes from Snoopy. I need to remember these. I know that they're supposed to be like gifts for other people. But there is definitely something for, like a little bird told me, but I already knew. It's time to rejoice in the blessing of you. I mean, like, really, I mean, and then you have the bottom part, the back part that you can write, give thanks for you. Like, just hip hip hooray. It's a glad you are here day. These things, like, yeah, sure, I can definitely give them to my husband, put it in his lunch, but these are like little things that I need to tip in to my journals. So it's like when I'm feeling like crap, it's like, hey, you're hooray for you, or like I'm feeling like I am of no value. Why am I here? Who in the heck am I blessing? Oh, weekend plans. Get her done. I like saying get her done. Not get it done, but get her done. All right. This is cool. Now, you guys know I would never have any reason to use weekend plans. So I would just cover that with a sticker. And look at all of these. I like these, but they're too small. Like, I could never write in that. That would kill me to try to write that small. It would hurt my hand to try to write that small. So now we have more of your functionals. These are definitely ones I would not use because they are round circles. And I don't know why I have this prejudice against round circles. I don't know. But this is a beautiful sticker book, guys. It is. And I am so tempted to go back to Hobby Lobby and see, is there anything else that I missed? Seriously. Okay, now we have this one. Romantic Bows. And I feel like a broken record. This is like the 4th time I've made this video. Alright. When I started the video the first time, this was filled to the top with ice, and it's like I need a refill. Okay, so look at that. Is that just not gorgeous? And I was saying, like, you know, I love these bows, and that's just like cool. And I love the perfume bottle. It reminds me of England. Oh my gosh. And then look at this. Oh my Lord, y'all. Is this just not gorgeous? Let me just double check and make sure that you guys are still in frame. Okay. Should I lower it down a little bit? Would you like that? All right, let's see. All right. Yep. All right. So we got the cherries. And I hate when my bracelets get caught up in my robe. Okay. Look at that. I love that. That reminds me of England. On a beautiful winter day, having tea by the window as you watch the rain come down, and you have your pitcher and your tea, and there's a cat, your cat on the ledge. Oh my Lord. And then look at these. Oh gosh, y'all, if y'all haven't hit Lobby Lobby, hit it up and get these. Look at the corner stickers. This is so lovely. You know what this reminds me of? Remember the Happy Planner book called It's So Lovely? Remember the sticker book that I bought like 10 copies of? This is what this reminds me of. And the bows. Remember the bows. Ah. That's what this reminds me of. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Wow. So we got 2 pages of that. And we love the playing cards and the boats. Why didn't I get 2 of these? Oh my gosh. I should have got 2 of these instead of buying the nature one. Oh wow. Look at that. Note to self. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And then we have that. We have that. I like that this is written so small that I can easily cover it up with something. Love it. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Love it. And like I said, yeah, the pages are kind of like coming apart in a way, because I've done so many flip throughs. Okay. I like this, but it's like so small. I need it to be a little wider. I have to, you know, really, but I like these though. And I'm definitely loving these. Look at that. Is that just not gorgeous? Loving that. I'm liking these too. These come off the page easy, and they're not circles. They are kiss cutted. So that would be great decor. So that is that. This is definitely a book I would definitely buy again. And this is called Romantic. So now we are on to the last book, and this one is called Heavenly Type. And I'm liking this book as well. So we have Enough, The Lord is My Rock, Seek God in All Things. So this, you know, I'm loving this. And this is all on clear. And I'm loving this as well. I had tried to get this up, and I still have well, now I got it up. But I had to go get my tweezers to get that up, because for some reason this page, see there it happens again. I have to get the tweezers. Wow, that was hard. Okay, here we go. These were hard to get up. but I was able to get it. But wow, let's see. It might just be, maybe I'm, nope. I was going to say I was going too far back, but there we go. But yeah, I was definitely, oops. I was definitely having problems with that. And I was like, wait, you know, let me try the spatula, the tiny spatula. Nope. So yeah, those are a little bit harder to get to. I don't know why. It's just the way they made it. And that was what I was showing in the previous videos, but okay, so here we go with these again. And then there. And then we have it in black. And then we have these. And these. Loving that. Again, I could screenshot this, change it up, the color of it, print it up on sticker paper, and make me die cuts. Oh my gosh, look at that. And this, let me change it around. Okay. God first. God's will, not mine. Amen. So I'm loving that. And then we have more of these. I mean, not more, but we have these little things. And we have these little crosses and hearts. And monthly reflection, prayer requests. Oh man, I'm loving this book. Monthly reflection. Look at that. There are better days ahead. Yeah, it is. Amen. And then we have these. So we get into more functional stuff. I love this right here. Rise up, take courage, and do it. That is what I live by every single day. You know, get up out of that bed. Acknowledge Jesus. Tithe that first moments of wakening up. And then stretch, and then make up your bed. And clean up your room. Or whatever it is that you need to do. And bathe. And get dressed. Doesn't matter if you're going to go to bed another hour, 2 hours from now. Get up, rise up, and take courage. And do it. I love this because this, you know, it's like depression will make you not want to make your bed, not feel the need to bathe, but making yourself rise up and having a routine and sticking to it is so important. It's so healthy. I love this right here. You know, but like I was saying, my winter routine is coming to an end, and I have to phase into my warm weather routine, which I do not like, but it is what it is. You know, it's life, you know. I have to make a new routine when my husband is home. I'm still working on that. That is still a work in progress. Let's see if these are round. Yeah, these are round. I will not use those. I don't know why I have something against round stickers. So, yeah. Loving this. And like the fact that this is not your average dot bullet point. These are so cute. I would use these as decorations. You know, I wouldn't use it. And I was loving this. Look at that. Loving it, loving it, love it. And I was also talking in the previous video, well, not previous, but one of the ones that, you know, didn't record. He makes all things beautiful in his time. And for so long, when you're young, you just don't really get what that is saying. He makes all things beautiful in his time. Like right now, I'm like, make it beautiful now, fix it now. But it's in his time. In his time, the earth will be beautiful. It will be magnificent. It will glorify him like never before. You know, things like that. And that means you. I'm going to perfect and I'm going to fix everything in due season. You know, I promise you. You just gotta wait it out and trust me. You know, hold on one second. I need this right here needs to be turned up. I hope that I'm not disturbing you guys. But I just need a little bit more air because the cold air helps with nausea. And we're almost finished this video. So please bear with me. So I love this scripture right here because, you know, when you feel like that's like everything's just going to pot, he makes all things beautiful in his time, every single thing. And that you can rely on. And that gives me happiness, hope, joy. It surpasses happiness. It's just pure joy. So guys, that is it. So we have these 3 books. And we have this. Let me get my cup out of the way because that was not part of today's. And this. And we had 2 of these. But this is my Hobby Lobby haul. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. I mean, I cannot thank you guys enough. Sorry, dry lips. I'm just grateful because my channel wouldn't be what it is today if God did not direct you all my way. And I appreciate you all so much. So thank you so much. I will see y'all in the next video. God willing, I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.